There's there's this fucking shit. There's this kind of content on like TikTok and YouTube Shorts I keep seeing, and I kind of want to get into it as a hobby. But it's also a little dangerous if you don't know what the fuck you're doing. So that's where my dilemma's at. Is like I don't know whether or not I should actually do it. But I keep seeing people make their own wine and shit. And like it's one of those things where it's like if you actually know what the fuck you're doing, it's not hard at all to do. But if you have no idea what the fuck you're doing, it's gonna be a little tricky to figure out. Like, I'm gonna be wasting probably a lot of money before I'm actually cracked down. And this kind of looks like fun. I got one viewer so far.
You're streaming right now?
Yeah.
How do I start streaming? Do I need to just attach my YouTube account and go from there?
Pretty much.
Okay.
They can't. I can't hear you guys for the record though.
Unless I put on like.
No, there's settings I can toggle on and off if I want them to hear people from the party. I just usually don't without people's permission. And I was too lazy to ask, so I was in the middle of stuffing my face. So it's just easier to toggle it off in this instance. There's this one new viewer, new subscriber I made yesterday. He was a really cool guy. I was playing Sekiro, and like, he hears me fucking die. And you know how you can get back up in Sekiro? Mid getting back up, he saw me die, and all he heard was a bong rip noise. And he called me out, and we started laughing. He was like, man, it's funny to see somebody who's as zooted as I am off the Zaza. And I was like, hell yeah, dude. Because he was smoking too. He's like, he knows that sound. Just some motherfucker hitting, ripping the bong as hard as possible. Mm-hmm. But I told him, I was like, yeah, man, there's a reason why 420's at the end of my fucking Moody Blues. I didn't know one random ass number.
Obviously, the random numbers. I don't know what you're talking about.
Right? No, if I ever ran into somebody who had 420 in their gamer tag and they had no idea that 420 was associated with marijuana, I would just fucking shoot myself. I'd be like, there's no way, you're lying. I'm like, that's like the equivalent of having like 69 or 666 in your goddamn name, but then you're saying that you don't associate with the thing it's associated with. It's like, get the fuck out of here. What are you talking about?
When it comes time that we actually listen to what Hitler said, yeah.
Brother.
Fuck them.
Why are we...
The Jews, they ruined everything. All your problems, the Jews.
That's crazy.
In the morning when you wake up, Jews. You're poor and everybody else is poor right now? Jews.
Okay, Kanye.
Ignore what Kanye said and look at what everybody else and what the government and like look at the world.
It's so fucking anti-Semitic. It's not even funny.
You know what's happening? The Jews seriously believe that their project.
It's the Jews.
Are you still hungry, too? More than me?
Isn't yeah, but aren't most Israelis Jewish?
No, actually, there's okay. So you have the Muslims, and then you have the Jews.
I'm gonna look this up, and if you're wrong, I'm not gonna be happy.
No, there's like multiple fucking religions out there.
Well, yeah, no shit. I get that.
That's all that means.
Well, I got that. I know that much. I mean, that's everywhere. I mean, look at America. But I'm talking about like primarily.
Just war over there.
Well, yeah, that's because of Palestine and fucking, or not, no, not those two. It's Israel and Gaza.
Yeah, exactly. Because basically both of their religions want to fucking kill
I'm not arguing on who's the bad. I'm not arguing who's the bad guy in that scenario. Obviously, Israel is the one in the wrong. Like, no shit. But I also don't think that makes every fucking Jew a monster.
It's specific Jews.
It's just specific people.
She showed me she's a bitch.
It's like when I look at a shitty person, like I'm gonna use Hitler as a really good example because Hitler's like prime peak example of this shit. When I look at Hitler as one of the most evil people and influential, hateful people of all time, I don't look at him for as a German. You know what I mean? Just because he was, and he wasn't even. He was fucking. But you know, as we associate with, there's most people today think he's German. They don't even know that he's Austrian. You know. But I look at him as one of the most vile men in history. I don't look at him as the German vile guy in history. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Like he's a piece of shit, but yeah, that doesn't make all Germans pieces of shit. It does make all Nazis pieces of shit.
He was trying to warn everybody about the Jews trying to take over.
Franklin.
No.
You can't say shit like that. You just can't say shit like that. Oh my god. I'm so stupid. Yup, Hitler tried warning us. Yup.
No, he did. He's the good guy in a way.
You've heard of modern warfare. Have you heard of modern Jewfare? Goddamn. It's kind of like welfare.
There ain't no welfare there. Hey, guess who's gonna be getting welfare soon? She gets, as a kid, probably fucking my ex, because God forbid she let a Negro knock her up. No offense.
That's wild.
No, I'm seriously pissed at her for that.
Just wild.
You know, if she ever comes to me with that fucking,
I'm just
I'm gonna be like, listen,
I'm just glad
that's your
Cole's in the party with me. I don't have to hear this shit by myself. Because if nobody was here, no one would believe anything that's coming out of your fucking mouth right now. They wouldn't believe me. Franklin, you sound like one of them Southerns from fucking Arkansas. That's like, I ain't racist, but I like to keep it pure.
Keep it in the family.
I like to keep it pure. I don't like the mixing of them bloodlines. That ain't pure.
no, it ain't about that. No,
I don't like them Eclipse babies.
I ain't gonna raise them. I'm sorry,
That's why.
let alone a black man.
Why is it worse that it's a black guy though? That's what I'm not getting.
Give me any sort of respect or authority.
Bro, you assume that because he's black?
I can't be all daddy bear on him.
Franklin.
I have to fucking listen.
So Franklin thinks when it's a white kid, you know, he could beat it in submission, do whatever he wants. But the second it's a colored kid, he thinks he thinks this motherfucker is gonna be slinging dope at the age of 13. He's gonna be doing hood. He's gonna be doing hood rat shit. He's gonna be afraid of the kid more than the kid's afraid of him because he's black.
Say that. I ain't gonna be afraid of the kid because he's black.
You said, man, he's gonna be a problem. He's not gonna listen. That's how old are we talking about this kid? Because if it's a newborn, if that kid ain't listening and shit, that's your fault for raising it. But if it's like a fucking 6 or 7-year-old kid and you're just kind of getting swooped in and you're there, yeah, at that point I get that's any kid because at that point, you know, you weren't even there and that like you were absent at that point in life, so that's like beyond your goddamn control. All you could do is take on from there. But like the way you presented that case was just like he's black, he's doomed to fail. God dealt me a bad hand.
It's not even that. It's directly. I'm gonna look her in the eyes and be like, "You seriously think you're just gonna go do that and then come back?"
This is why I'm glad reincarnation isn't a thing. It's because of the fact that people like Franklin would just hit the respawn button if they were born black. They're just like, you know what, I'm gonna respawn real quick. I'm gonna change character skins. No, dude, you know, using gamer terminology to compare real life world events or current events is so fucking hilarious. Like the great COVID balance patch. Remember that? It was a balance patch. The world had too many players, so it needed to lower its player base quantity. You know.
No, it was a brutal test to see just how brainwashed people could be, and all they turned out to be fucking brainwashed. I mean, you're gonna look at it. I'm still alive. I never got COVID, never got the vaccine. What do you know? Somebody still got the vaccine and still died.
It's like he has it right now. He just doesn't realize it. And like tomorrow, he wakes up feeling like shit. That would suck. Technically, it is. I mean, it's not gone. Well, yeah, no, you probably don't got it. You would fucking know. I'm glad I never got it. I just never get sick though. I just have a really good immune system in general. Like, there were multiple times I wasn't vaccinated throughout the pandemic, and I was around people who fucking had it, and I didn't realize until a couple days after the fact that they had it, and I was perfectly fine. I'm just lucky. Then I have a really good immune system. I rarely get sick. I never get sick, but when I do, I'm like sick. I'm like fucking vomiting, bro. Like, it's bad. Yeah, I never get sick, but whenever I do, I feel like I'm dying. Oh, thanks, Kina. Appreciate you. I'm sorry about earlier stream, dude. I found out I was out of PlayStation Plus, and it randomly came back, so now I'm streaming. I should have been on here a lot sooner, like this morning, after that Elden Ring stream, but I'm here now, so my apologies about that. They can't. I'm glad they can't after Franklin's fucking rant.
I was about to say, I think they can if he has it on. But
No, I turned that shit off.
I have it where people can't even hear me anyways. People have it on.
Yeah.
And my homegirl asked me to turn it on, and I was like, I have why would you turn this shit on? Your mic can count down.
That's the shit that. That's the shit. No, I feel you though. Fucking, that's the shit that almost scares me, Franklin. Though, it's like at a certain point, dog, I can't tell if you're joking or you're actually just hiding your opinion behind a comedic undertone. I don't. You know what? We'll just leave it at that. We don't need to go. We don't need to go fucking back into your Kanye. I mean, that's what I'm gonna call it. Just a Kanye moment. It's a casual Kanye moment, guys. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna start calling you Eric Cartman. I'm so glad Manny's not here. If Manny was here and he heard that shit, he would fucking go off. Just both statements. He would give him shit where shit is due, but he would also like, you know, I don't like categorizing is the thing. I don't think a whole lot of people don't either. This guy's rich and he's a Jew. It's because he's a Jew. This guy's a crime and he's black. It's because he's black. It's just like, no, it's a dude who did a fucking crime, or it's a dude who's rich. It don't, like, why does the ethnicity nor race ever matter? That's what I don't understand. Like, you don't have to specify a black guy delivered me pizza. You can just say a guy delivered me pizza. You know what I mean? I don't get why people have to fucking feel the need to specify. Like, that inherently is very fucking racist. Right, or some shit, you know what I mean? I just use that as a general example, but you guys get what I mean. Like, everyone's heard somebody say that before. Imagine if they were just like, the colored guy. That would be so bad. Wondering when the new Resident Evil 9 is coming out? I think 2026? I don't know.
That's the colored guy.
Yeah, it's crazy, yeah. I'm sure they know. But, yeah, no, I like Resident Evil. I'm not the biggest fan, but, my cousin, Mysterious Glide, big fucking fan. Huge fan of that shit. There isn't a single one he doesn't know. Yeah, they are. They did release a trailer for it and everything. Yeah. I'm not sure which character it's gonna follow. Yeah, I've heard good things about it. I also saw a lot of memes when it first came out. There's a lot of walking in that game, so I've heard a lot of people just calling it a walking sim, but, you know, it's fucking Silent Hill. Like, that's most of it you did in the original anyway, so I don't know what people, it's like, it's not like you guys don't know what you're getting into. Yeah. But yeah, I've heard some good, some bad. I'd get it. Just make form your own opinion type shit. Because there's so many games I've had friends be like, oh, that game's dog shit. Touch the game and I'm like, what's your opinion on? Like, are you smoking dope? Because did we play the same game? Because that game was fucking awesome.
That's what I mean. And I think it just depends. Some people just have different game styles.
No, I feel you though. Just like, yeah, it's like music. It's subjective, you know, at the end of the day. Every day. The toaster is wild. It got like the fucking, like the marks on it, you know? Like that would get on the toast. Yeah, exactly. Not the grill marks, like the little charred bits, yeah. No, that's one hell of a barbecue, bro. That's wild. He said it smells good. Like, hold on, let me get a taste of that real quick. Big Bros hot dog. What are you talking about? What's he talking about, Cole? Twin is wild. What kind of zesty, deaky, freaky ass shit is that? Yeah, man, that's some freaky, deaky, zesty ass shit right there. Yeah, dude, that's some fucking cranberry shit. See, now that was gay. There's no mistake in that. Man, are we in fucking New York? That's all the way across the entire United States. I'm not even gonna entertain that with a response. I'm so glad my viewers can't hear you. Oh, fuck that. That's a bell-bearing hunter, ladies and gentlemen. We are not doing that. Oh, I ain't fighting him. You're on crack if you think I am. Fuck that shit. I'd rather stick my dick in a blender than fucking fight that bell-bearing hunter. Oh, stick my dick in a blender just to feel something? Bro got off to it. He's like, ah, finally, I got my fix. I feel you. I feel something now. Your ass is the blender. Why do I keep doing that? Your ass is the blender. Your ass is the blender. Yup. Don't matter. I do. Yup. My consent has a higher authority over yours. It's like being Master Prestige in Call of Duty, and you're like Prestige 1. Yeah, it's how it works. I have superiority over yours. That's how it works. Just ask God. Exactly. So, am I wrong?